weird and wacky sounds from Bill Bruford of King Crimson. Hello. First of all, can you explain to me this pad?
Yes, I can. This avoids a lot of knob twiddling over on the main unit and allows me my choice of 16 drum sets, which we've taken from the main unit, which draws 99.
Right, and that's 16 choices per pad, I gather?
Yes, it is, and I can recall them just by pressing like so.
Right. I notice you've got the kit set up around you, like an acoustic kit would be set up. Does that mean that you call these pads by their equivalent drum names?
Yes.
The one on the floor is the bass drum?
Indeed, it's a place to start. I mean, any pad can be anything, so it helps if we start by calling this the snare drum, bass drum, and so forth.
Okay. Can we listen to one or two of the sort of sounds that you've selected on different ones, say starting with the tom-tom?
Well, certainly. This drum up here sounds like this on program 1. Then, of course, it might sound if we take 14, which is more or less at random.
And how about this bass drum here?
Bass drum on 1 is a fairly
nice
normal.
Dead thud. Nice sound, actually.
14, it has a lot of decay and white noise wound into it.
And you work it with a conventional foot pedal?
That's correct, yeah.
Right. How about a hi-hat?
Well, a hi-hat used to be on a stalk, of course, with cymbals on top. This is another version. It's a Simmons hi-hat.
Looks like a sewing machine pedal, to be honest.
Sounds like that when you depress it. And when wired through this pad here, sounds like the usual thing.
Still a metallic sound, though, like a hi-hat.
Very much so.
And presumably you've got a bank of cymbals that I can't see?
Yes,
or
we have
equivalents?
some metals, yeah.
Yes. Nice. What does it feel like to play? Because it looks as though you're just hitting a tabletop.
Well, the playing surfaces are kind of hard rubber, which is very comfortable to play. It's very like the kind of practice pad most drummers spend their working lives at, and it rebounds very quickly, quicker than an acoustic drum set where you have to work somewhat harder to pick the sticks up off it.
Do you still feel in control of the sort of sound that the kit is giving out?
Oh yes, in fact you need to control it a lot. I mean, it's a big beast and it's got a lot of sound involved in it. You must program and select all the drum sounds that you want, store them in here, recall them here. You can take the sound out of the back on just a stereo left and right feed, pass it to the sound mixer or sound engineer, and he gets what you have programmed. It's very much you're in control.
But that's on the actual pre-setting. What about when it actually comes down to playing, the feel? If you want to hit them hard or soft, does that register?
Very much so. They're touch sensitive, as we say, and depending on what you've programmed into the main controller, sound will change depending on how hard you hit them. Exactly.
Thanks, Bill.
Pleasure.
Mac.